Batya Ungar-Sargon is an editor with Newsweek magazine. She's written a book called Bad News, How Woke Media is Undermining Democracy. I read it. It's a fascinating book. And it seems that the news business is dividing people in the United States, as people say it is in Canada. And examples of that were last summer when it was popular in the woke media, defund the police. A number of cities did it, like Chicago and New York, and now they're paying the price. Ezra Levant is a creator of Rebel Media. He joins me right now because you know something about media and about woke media. You have some views. I mean, are we in serious trouble with the general media being divisive,
well, I think
non-responsive?
I think the wokeness basically means an extreme level of political correctness and leftism that's popular amongst the media and
like
the
defund
squad.
the police.
Right, but grassroots folks, even Democrats, turn out not to like it. Here's my proof point. The new mayor of New York City was not endorsed by AOC. She chose someone else.
Right.
Was not endorsed by the New York Times. They chose someone else. It's a black cop who was a cop for decades.
Yep.
And this was the city's way of saying we're sick of this this extremist anti-cop agenda.
And he has said in the last week, he said, against all the, quote, experts, kids are going to school in New York City. He said, I am not going to shut it down because it's more important that they be in school. So he's got some
It's
some
the
guts.
safest place for them, I think, was his language. And you see that language, it's true. I mean, especially if both mom and dad are working and they just can't take the time off. Woke media, I think what it does is it acts as a shock troop. For example, they're essential for cancel culture. If they see someone who deviates from the path, especially someone who's supposed to be a Democrat, like someone who's black or gay or a woman who is conservative, they come in and crush them. I think a lot of journalists are not actually journalists, they're activists with a press pass.
Yeah, because no longer is the media out there working for the working man and woman or for the common man and woman as newspapers across Canada used to be. They're all for the elites.
They are, and a lot of newspapers are playthings now, like who owns Washington Post? Jeff Bezos, the world's richest man. Does he care about journalism? No, he wants pressure on politicians. Who owns the New York Times? Mexico's richest man, Carlos Slim. I think a lot of the media are playthings of the oligarchs, and they have their own agendas. Bill Gates has personally given more than $300 million to his favorite media companies, and they return the favor.
And in Canada, Toronto Star, bought 2 years ago by a very, very rich person. Globe and Mail, Lord Thompson's family.
Canada's richest family. And of course, the biggest of them all is Justin Trudeau with his $600 million media bailout.
Something called the CBC, isn't it?
Well, that's even bigger. I mean, that's the thing. Who actually doesn't have a boss directing them? They pretend to be journalists. Actually, they're activists.
Rebel doesn't.
Rebel doesn't.
And the 3 Minutes doesn't.
That's right.
3 minutes. Thank you very, very much for watching and for engaging in the 3 minutes, which will carry you through most discussions for the day. 2022 is going to be a very, very tough year. Stay with us. Please tell your friends to subscribe and PayPal. Thanks.